Hello viewers, I welcome you all from HLTF Tech channel. Today we are going to talk about different type of JavaScript events that are available in Dynamics CRM for particular forms. Okay, as you all know that in order to interact with an entity, attributes, forms are required. If we talk about forms, there are two type of events that can be triggered by using JavaScript. The first one is form onLoad event. Okay, the first one is form onLoad event, in which client API reference is used whenever the form is loaded. Similarly, there is an other type of event that is form onSave event. Okay, this one is uh, triggered when the form is saved. Whenever the values are input and the form is saved, then at the time of saving the form values, this is triggered. The third one, that is related to not directly to form but the attributes that are within a form, that is onChange. Okay, whenever any value of any attribute is changed, this event is triggered. So we will look at them one by one. For example, in HRM, this is my custom entity, that is branches. Here you can see that there are three different type of values. The first one is name, the second one is city, and the third one is establishment reference. Okay, so if I go into that entity, as this is a custom entity, I have created it in a separate solution, that is a recommended practice. Here in branch forms, if I go into the main form and into the form properties, here in form properties there is a you know event handler. In event handler, if you drop down this value, here you can see that there are two types of events. There are two types of event that can be triggered, that is onLoad and onSave. That is onLoad and onSave. These are two types of events that are related to form. Now if I add any JavaScript web resource here, you can see that there is a JavaScript here. If I add it, let me show you here. In this JavaScript, there is a very simple function, that is function of set value. Alert city value is set. If I change the message to form is submitted successfully. Okay, uh, the function that I am going to use is set value. So I will copy this function and I will perform the event of onSave, and in that I am going to name the function that will be used. Okay, there are no dependencies here. Okay, and I have enabled it. I will click OK, and after clicking OK, I will save it and publish it. So once published, if I refresh the page and go into that entity, if I click on new, okay, now if I enter the name, and if I save it, on saving, the event is called or the event of onSave is called, that is form is submitted successfully, message has been shown here. I will click OK, and after that the form will be saved. So if I go and see that this is the onSave event, The second one was onLoad event. Okay, so if I go again into that form properties, and if I see onSave event, that was onSave event. If I remove it and add it on onLoad event, and I change the message, please fill all the fields or field values. Okay, this is the message. The message may be customized, you can change it as per your requirement. Now I have triggered the event of onLoad, and on onLoad the this message will be this function will be triggered. Okay, so I will click on OK, and I will save it. After saving it, I will publish it. Once it's published, I will refresh the page. Now when I click on new, when as soon as the form will be loaded, here you can see that as soon as the form will be loaded, the message will be appeared because the event of onLoad of the form is triggered. I will click OK, and after that the form will be available. Okay, so in this way you have seen that there are two types of different events of related to forms, that is onLoad and onSave event. If we talk about the third one, that is attribute onChange, it means that in form properties you are going to change the you are going to assign it to a different thing. That is, if I say establishment reference, if I will add one more function here. I have defined a function that is a set establishment number. I will copy this function name, and I have defined the alert here, establishment number is filled. Okay, and now I'm going to add the function here, and if it is related to form independent, I will add establishment reference here because it is a dependent field on which the function will be performed. I will click OK. I will save it and publish it. Once it's published, I will refresh the page. I'm going to change the value of this attribute, and we'll see whether the JavaScript will work on onChange event. I will click on save. Yes, here you can see that establishment number is filled or changed. The message has been appeared here. I will click OK. So in this way attribute onChange event is called using client API reference. So these were three available types of events, in which first two were related to forms, that was first onLoad, and the second one was onSave, and the third one was related to attributes that are contained within a form, and attribute event is related to onChange. Okay, we have seen each of them one by one. In our next video we will see how we can use get form context to retrieve alter, update, or change any values of any fields or attributes within a form. I thank you all for watching this video, and guys, subscribe my channel and enjoy watching more videos. I thank you all.